started at a very early age. It's a kind of progressing. And
Yeah.
growing up, India has given me a lot in terms of spirituality. So I want to India something back through my voice. Music has always been inside my blood, inside my vein. And my mother used to say, you have just born, you were born by singing. My biggest challenge to the journey was to being understood by some teachers who were not so much enlightened.
Firstly, welcome to Pinkvilla. It's lovely having you here.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me here. My pleasure.
Now, my first question to you is, could you tell us something about your journey? Because I believe you started at a very young age. When I was reading about you, I discovered that you started at a very young age. So could you tell us about your journey?
Well, my journey was quite unconventional because me being a child prodigy, I was quite a mess for my family, and also I was kind of doing two schools at the same time. So it has been, quite a challenge for me to always keep both the highest marks, both in my two schools, because I did both scientific and music school.
Yeah.
So I used to sing as I guess you have been reading in Wikipedia and all, with the biggest like Ennio Morricone, Luciano Pavarotti, Grammy Awards winner and all. So for me, of course, it being so young when all my other colleagues were 40 or 50 was kind of strange thing, because all my friends were playing dolls, and instead me, I was already singing in the theaters. But
Yeah.
from the other side, of course, it's been a pleasure for me, because music has always been inside my blood, inside my vein. And my mother used to say, you have just born, you were born by singing. So that's how it happened, like in a flow, let's say. And I always felt that things in life should happen in a funny way. So I always, being a child, I always had lots of fun to sing in concerts, even though there was a big responsibility involved in it. Still, I keep this kind of spirit and attitude towards life, even in every field, actually.
Like you said, you started as a child prodigy. My question to you is, how easy or difficult was it for you to manage between studies and music?
If I think about it, I mean, looking at the past, actually, I don't know how I did, because I was very fast in the process of learning. So I used to play piano and rehearsal my singing technique exercises at home, and then way to school to go into the scientific school. I used to, just in that half an hour travel from my house till the school, I used to study the other subjects like Italian, Latin, maths, physics, geography, history, and so on. And so, I mean, I was very fast. That helped me a lot. And that's what I still do nowadays, actually.
But what was your biggest challenge through the journey?
Well, my biggest challenge to the journey was to being understood by some teachers who were not so much enlightened, let's say. So, and also, I mean, the student, my other friends and my classmates, they look at me like a strange aliens coming from nowhere. So the first 2 years were quite tough. But then they loved me a lot, especially because I used to do the homeworks, and especially in the this test in the classroom, I used to give to everyone hiddenly the solution. So I started to become very popular and very, very beloved among all of them. But the first 2 years were quite tough, I must say, because not all the teachers were so enlightened to understand me, and because I was always faster than other people. So I always, going ahead. And even I was very fast in giving the solution. So they were like, please respect the timing of also all your other classmates, because they are not all so fast like you. I still remember my piano teacher, for example, is a kind of guy who very strict. We're just children in a circle in this piano classroom, and they used to put the scissor on the piano. And still nowadays, if you see, my nails are very short. I'm kind of against manicure, again putting nail polish, all the things which are kind of intoxicating our body. Also because of that, because he told us you have to keep your nails very, very short. And I was the one who actually used to, strange thing, because I was doing the program of students of 20 years old when I was 7 or 10 years old. So my parents were kind of scared about it, and I needed to convince them to make me pursue my dream, and to make me do 2 schools all together at the same time. So it's been kind of joke for me, kind of fun, because I like challenges. But I can understand that maybe other people who are not used to deal with such kind of children must have got a bit in trouble, let's say.
You just spoke about nail polish and pedicure. Could you, that's a very interesting take on things. Could you share some insights on that aspect that you follow?
Especially after I came to India and I started with Ayurvedic, with this yoga and all this stuff, which are basically mainly oriented towards the nature, polluting the body with unnecessarily chemical things. And I just, still keep those nails very short like this. And because I remember my teacher's scissor on the piano, and I feel that maybe while my friends were wasting 2-3 times at the manicure shop to do the nails, I was actually playing Chopin, Beethoven, putting my brain in something which is artistic, like piano, and trying to learn new things. So I always felt something unnecessary, actually, a kind of waste of time to just lose all your day in a very smelly shop where they will put you lots of chemical things, and I feel also very vulgar. They are very vulgar up to me. I know I'm saying something very unpopular right now, because there is a great business regarding this manicure and all stuff. But I always say I'm an unconventional personality, so I always say whatever I feel and whatever I think. So that's a part of my personality. I can't change it, and I feel it's like that. So till nowadays I keep, though I'm into this industry where there are kind of conventions where they actually say to you, you have to wear these, you have to do these, and all. I'm a free bird, because I travel 150 countries, almost the entire world, and also I had a very, rebellious spirit, so I just do whatever I feel, and I feel that's not a good thing to pollute my nail polish, so I simply don't do. Also because I still have so many pianos, because I'm also, kind of piano collectors of different in my house. So I feel it's kind of, it's better to keep my nails short being a pianist beside an opera singer.
And I believe you also prefer to travel a lot. What do you have to say about, I think you traveled 150 countries, if I'm not wrong?
Yeah, I actually completed almost the entire world. I just skipped those countries where there is a war, where the soldiers will actually kill you. So I like to travel a lot, because I feel it's the best way to open your brain, to open your vision, to not being focused on things which have no values actually in life, and to see above, because I was always inspired by very enlightened minds. So, and I'm a curious child, by the way. I still keep that child inside myself. So I easily get bored about things that I already know and that actually are quite conventional. So I'm always in this, this desire of adventure, and that's how my passion for travel comes out.
And you have sung, like you have visited India, and you have also been a part of some Indian songs. How was that experience for you like?
Wow, this Indian experience has been magic for me, because it has started from a spiritual journey, basically, because I did the dipping Ganga River 2 times in Kumbh Mela, and I just came to India casually because I was mainly interested in the meditation, in the yoga, and all which is spirituality actually. So it came across me, to just sing for Pritam, which next song will be released in December, and I felt that the vibrations and the harmony of this Indian music is fantastic, and I got the chance, and I'm very happy, because in this way I was able to compare what I used to sing for Grammy Award winner Ennio Morricone in Italian state television, which is actually only based on a music which is a Western music but doesn't have the same nuances and the same shades that Indian music has. So I feel very, and I feel like my music journey, which started at a very early age, it's a kind of progressing and growing up in a very beautiful way. So I really feel that India has given me a lot in terms of spirituality. So I want to India something back through my voice to this beautiful genre of music.
And lastly, what are the kind of songs that you wish to associate yourself with?
Well, now I think I've been quite lucky to collaborate with Sukhwinder Singh, Nupaloda, and recently with Pritam. I'm missing A.R. Rahman. So we are in touch, but actually our dates and our agendas doesn't match when I am in abroad and ulta, and vice versa. So I think that sooner or later we will do something interesting together. We are actually elaborating our ideas regarding a very beautiful project. So I'm sure that I hope actually our agendas will match and we will do something interesting together.
Correct. And how have your interactions with Pritam and Sukhwinder Singh been?
Actually, they are awesome personalities, like all the Indian people. Especially, Pritam has been a guru for the Indian music for me, because he uses in his music some notes or some harmonies that I've never sang before. And, been very friendly actually, because he's a gem of person. And as always, the bigger and the more important the people are, the humbler, the more humble they are. So I feel that it's been a great collaboration. And with Sukhwinder also, very fun, because it was in a live show. So we did lots of choreographies, extemporary, and also we did some improvisation with my voice and his voice on stage itself. That happens actually. It was a very, very beautiful experience with both of them. And now in December, this song that I sang for Pritam will be part of a very beautiful, important movie. So just stay tuned. And I hope you enjoyed also my spiritual song that I did. It's been just released on Z Music Devotional, and it's devoted to my favorite god, who is Ganesha Gampati, who is the god thanks to whom for the first time I reached India.
Wow, that's interesting. Looking forward to your song, with which you are saying is the special one with Pritam as well.
Thank you so much.
And Thank you so much. It was lovely speaking to you, and wish you all the best.
Same here. Same
I
here.
hope to hear you often.
Yes. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Take care.